Is anyone here? Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I'm on my laptop because of this freaking country. How many people are in here? 151. I'm a little disoriented because I'm using my laptop. So yeah, 190 people. So I'll just go ahead and tell the story. I pulled up to the booth, the Border Patrol booth. They asked me the normal questions: do any drugs? Any weapons? Where are you going? What are you doing? Where do you work? Where are you from? That sort of thing. And so everything seemed good. And he's like, but you're gonna get a little, gotta pull up under that garage because police are just gonna take a quick look around your car. Okay, whatever. I pull up there, get out. The police go in my car, and they pull out my flashlight that has a taser on the end of it. And they're like, sir, these are illegal in Canada. And they're like, why didn't you tell the guy at the front of the window? And he was like I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think about saying that. I didn't really consider it a weapon. I really wasn't even thinking that was it, about it being in here. And he said, you're under arrest for what is that for sneaking in an illegal thing, for smuggling an illegal item into Canada. And they put handcuffs on me, and they freaking took me into a freaking like little holding cell at the freaking Border Patrol office. And then they went and searched my whole car. And I had 4 suitcases and a backpack, and they looked through everything. They came and asked for the password of my laptop, the password of my phone. I gave it to them because I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to make the process move faster. And eventually, here's the really weird, embarrassing part. When I had my match with Morty and I got my mutton chop shaved off, I had my mutton chop in a bag to save. So they pulled out this little plastic bag of hair, and they're like, "What? Why do you have a bag of hair?" I had to explain that I lost a loser shave their mutton chops match in wrestling, but so then they came and got me, and they told me that they searched the car. They didn't find anything else concerning. They ran a background check on me, find that I didn't have any criminal record, and they told me that I had to pay a fine. I had to pay a $500 Canadian fine, which I went ahead and paid because I just wanted the ordeal to be over. But they actually let me in the country. They told us that we're not going to deny you entry. We're just going to ask that you pay a fine. And they kept the taser. So yeah, $500 Canadian, which is I checked my bank account. It translated to about 377 American dollars. Oh yeah, 448 people in here. So I'm in Toronto. Yeah, I'm in Toronto right now. So you guys have been telling me I need to come to Canada, and I finally do, and look what happens. Was Toronto like, I don't know. I had all this stuff planned for this evening, but it kind of got sidetracked because I was detained by border security. JJ Phase Woes as well didn't savoring your taser. Yes, let me see who said that. Linda. Oh man, the chat's going really fast tonight. Linda said $400 is way better than being in jail. Yes, I would have paid a lot more than that. I did not want to spend the night in jail. So it was probably like an hour or two. I really couldn't tell the time. I couldn't really gauge the time because I was freaking back in the freaking holding cell. Lord Carrickiller says some jails are cool. I don't think it's ever cool to be in jail. So, yeah, that was my day. Right, Drewski asked if I still have the flashlight. No, they kept it. They kept it. Does the title say Mexican border? Did I really put that? I'm gonna have to check that. Did I really put Mexican border? Well, dang. How do I change that? Let me see. I'll be right back. Don't know why I put Mexican. Oh, let's see. We got a super chat. Brian Yamada says, met Tom Devlin at HorrorCon over the weekend in Las Vegas. Met your channel on how I know about it. I'm in a huge fan. Tom is an awesome dude. I love Tom. All right, I fixed the title. So hit refresh. I'm sorry. I'm a little frazzled. That's the first time I've ever been arrested in my life. Am I doing a Canadian meetup? No, I don't. I'm planning on trying to do Toronto and Niagara Falls tomorrow. Oh, Ryan. What is my job? My job is making videos. I don't look arrested. Well, I was detained for probably less than 2 hours. I was arrested for smuggling a taser into Canada. They didn't. It wasn't really a jail cell, but it was like a locked. It was like a locked holding room. There was no toilet in it. Hoosier Boo. Otherworld is cool. It's not Meow Wolf. I wouldn't put it at quite the same level as Meow Wolf, but it's still awesome. It has its own kind of deal. How long was I in the jail? Like that, probably less than an hour. Why did I have a taser? I have a taser in my flashlight. I just have it for safety. If I'm in like an abandoned building or something. They didn't even give me a cavity search. I actually was waiting for that. Believe it or not. I was like, oh my God. They're going to strip search me, but they never did. Brian Yamada. Yes, the Cannabis Museum was there when I went there, but it was closed. I was like, all right, there's no way they're going to be filming there. No pepper spray. Yeah. And in Canada, you're not allowed to defend yourself in any way unless you know karate. Yeah, no criminal record. Police were very polite, very nice. Hey, Adam. Yes, now we have a shared experience. I didn't get. I really, it's actually kind of amazing they didn't search. They didn't never search my person. They patted my pockets and they took out what was in my pockets, but but they didn't like strip search me. They didn't look in my nether regions. Which is really strange because they went through my car, they went through my laptop. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that happened to Adam when he was with his band and he got stopped at the border. I did tell them that. Well, they asked me what I did for a living, and I told them I made travel videos for YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know if that's why they single me out, but what am I eating? I'm eating almonds. Grims is Canada. Canada's like the Twilight zone version of the U.S. It's weird. It did all happen fast. Like I was worried I was going to be there all night, and it actually was really efficient. It was the Canadian border. I don't know why I put Mexican border in the title. No, I don't need a new taser. Yes, they actually handcuffed me, which seemed excessive. Adam says, "Gotta run. I have to return some videotapes." Hopefully, that's not Patrick Bateman code for you're gonna go murder somebody. Anastasia Lambert says, "Will I go to the UK? Still ever leave America?" Oh man, I'm like so nervous now. Like, if I can't even get into Canada successfully, how am I gonna manage going overseas? I'm gonna show some of it in my upcoming video, but I needed to get it off my chest. I crossed the border. It's the border between Michigan and I went into Windsor, Ontario. What am I going to go see in Toronto? Well, my plan is to check out the CN Tower. I want to check out the Ripley's Aquarium here. And there's a poop cafe. repeat, a poop cafe. For anyone who's late, yes, I got arrested at the Canadian border for having a taser in my car. But I paid a fine and was released, and it's done. I don't have to go to court. I don't have to deal with it. It was a very terrifying welcoming committee. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a meetup. I'm not done meetups anywhere lately. They're just kind of hard to put together, especially in places I've never been before. Thank you, Ralph Alessandra. Thank you for the super chat. Take care, Jim. Yes, they kept the taser. I don't know why they singled me out. I don't know why I got chosen for car searching. Oh, they said I'm not banned from Canada. They let me in because I don't have any criminal history. They said that I may get more attention in the future because it'll be notated that I've been caught with the taser on my passport. Yeah, May just got randomly picked. Jerry Skeeper, thank you for the super chat. Says going through Windsor was my first mistake. Is it? Is that a bad place to go? Those Windsor police are. Yeah, I don't. I should. It shouldn't restrict me from going anywhere because I wasn't actually charged with I wasn't ever charged with a crime. Punk's Trash was almost my name. My name is Jacob. Hoosier Boo, yes. I wanted to go more deeper into Canada, but not. It won't be this trip. I'm kind of passing through. Expensive pass through. And who said that? Christopher Bailey, thank you for the super chat. Said 1080p. If the camera looks off, it's because I'm using my laptop, my phone. My phone isn't working because it's Canada. No, I'm not. I'm in Toronto right now. Man, no matter you got detained in Shamrock, Texas for looking for the Blarney Stone at night. Jeez. Canada's Wonderland? No. I said it more or less passing through. Doesn't give me a very good. Uh, I don't know. It really wasn't a. I don't know. The room they put me in, it didn't have a toilet in it. Hard to pee. Pinky Link new taser fun. I'm scared to get a. Thank you for the super chat. I'm afraid to get a new taser. I was arrested for smuggling a taser into Canada, but luckily I avoided any criminal charges. Dumb American tax. Is that what it was? Yeah, I have the taser for protection. It's not like I'm going into Canada to like tase the prime minister. Mr. Geek says, "What happened if you did not pay the $500 fine?" I didn't want to find out. I just went ahead and paid it. I didn't want. Allow for candidate issues and official policy. They actually did when they told me I had a right to an attorney and that I had a right to contact the U.S. Embassy. But I didn't think it was necessary at that point. I was like, we'll skip that for now. But yeah, we'll see how things plan out before we call the U.S. Embassy. I did have fun in Pittsburgh. Diamond House, that were you actually arrested? Well, I wasn't charged with anything. I wasn't criminally charged, but I was told you are under arrest and put in handcuffs. So I would say that I guess that counts. It's a Canadian border. I put Mexican border by accident, but I tried to change it. Where is the taser currently? I don't know. The Canadian policeman took it away. When did this happen? A couple hours ago. About 4 hours ago. Canadians are trying to reverse engineer the taser. Oh man. That's gonna go. It's just it's a safety feature. Mainly for like abandoned buildings or somewhere dangerous. That with a flashlight on the taser just for my own safety. It's expensive taser. No, I did not get a cavity search, which I was shocked. I was like sitting there waiting. I'm like, they're gonna come back and they're gonna put their fingers in my butt. It's not my first time in Canada. Been here once before. They're playing with it? Yeah. Like, what is this strange American item? I don't know. I mean, if it's my fault. It's my fault for not paying a little attention. I should have told the guy that I had it when he asked about any weapons. I didn't really consider it a weapon because it's a flashlight. I mean, please understand, this is like, it's a flashlight with two prongs on it. No, they actually didn't. They didn't mugshot me or fingerprint me. They took my passport and Tom Stevens is a 76 resident. Anything could be a weapon. When I've been to Santa's Village, which one? Quick recap. Was detained for having a taser in my car and ended up getting a civil fine, no criminal charges, $500 Canadian I had to pay. At that point, I was just happy to be out of there. It was so scary. No, it was 377 American. I checked my bank account. Sarah Ocampo, no spoilers. No, they weren't Mounties. They were just police. They were in blue outfits. Yeah, no mugshot, no fingerprints, none of that. The whole thing was really weird. There's not a Ripley's, believe it or not, in Toronto, but there is a Ripley's Aquarium. How did they treat me? I mean, they were nice. No one was nasty to me. Yeah, I told my wife right after I got out. Oh, I've never been arrested in America. Only Canada. I've been to every Ripley's, believe it or not, in the United States, and I have been to one in Niagara Falls. Lenny, thank you for apologizing for Canada. I'm sorry you're not allowed to have a taser. I mean, I know you can't have guns and stuff here. I just didn't. I didn't think that a taser would be a problem. Yeah, that stupid taser. I actually zapped myself with it like a week or two ago. It doesn't even like it doesn't knock you out or anything like that. It just hurts. Feels like sticking your finger in a light socket. I heard about Ghost Town. Ghost Town, there's nothing to hear. Will never ever be open again. I don't think you can have guns in Canada if you're a citizen. The police had guns. You're not allowed to defend yourself here. Chris, my T-shirt says, "Watch out! I had a hard time coming back into America." I don't think you had a harder time than me getting into Canada, unless something bad, really bad, happened. I went and had poutine after that. Jack Veterals is Canada like a more clean and sophisticated America. Oh, nice. Well, I didn't find it all that amazing when I showed up. Doesn't be said when I come back to America, I'll get fined for not having a taser. Yeah, probably. Thank you, Red Power 1096. If only I had my taser, I'd tase them all. We really have 444 people in here? No, I'm not in downtown Toronto. I'm near the airport. Thank you, Denise L. How did I find them? Mattress Museum. I just heard a couple of people mention it in the Pittsburgh area, so I went to check it out. Did I drop out of school? No. Believe it or not, I have a college degree. I should sell a carpetbagger taser. Yeah. What's Goat Man? This is the Pope Lick Goat Man from Kentucky. Thank you, Joseph Payne. I can't believe they're illegal. Yeah, I have the Goat Man shirt in Kentucky. I actually got this at Will Russell's store. Joseph Payne is when you get your postcard. When did you sign up? my degree in? I have a degree in social work. Someone recently died in the public trestle. I know a lot of people have died in the public trestle because it's incredibly dangerous. I will be doing some Disney World videos later this year. How's my DJI Air doing? It's doing great. Of course, I ain't gonna fly the dang thing because I'm afraid that's illegal. I'm totally worried about doing anything here now. Am I still friends with who? Of course. No, I didn't get Jerry Lawler's autograph. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to be a dork. Not that you're a dork if you do that. It just makes me feel like a dork. Original KFC tastes the same as any other KFC. Someone posted porn sites in here. If I see them, I will ban them. Yes, I've made some bad decisions over the past month. Hunter McGrady says, "Hey Jacob, why won't respond to me?" There's just 447 people, so I'm gonna miss some comments. It's gonna happen. Dave Hughes talking bad about me. Well, first, I don't care. He can say whatever he wants. It's a free country, unlike Canada. Some good snacks on the road. Almonds are good. Also, I like cheese sticks. Wait, John, what secret are you keeping from us? There's a comment. It says, when are you going to do videos with Adam Lou? 2 comments down. When are you going to chill with Dan Bell? Why does everyone why does everyone just care about my more famous friends, not me? What is it like in jail? I wouldn't really consider. I don't know. It wasn't like a jail. It was like a. And you freaking Morty, you freaking got me in trouble because they found my mutton chop in a baggie and they thought it was drugs or something. I'm not making that up. They really did. Yeah, it was more like a holding cell. I had a button. If I said, if I need anything, hit this button. I didn't need anything. No, it wasn't a cage. It was just like a room. No, it's because I had a taser, Morty, that I carry around in case I ever see you. And then when they searched my car, they want to know why I had a bag of human hair. That sounds really creepy. A bag of hair. Ugh. Someone being murdered. Oh, the TV's on. You ever show them YouTube videos and evidence? I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, yeah, it's actually hockey on TV, believe it or not. I was actually thinking maybe I should tell them about my YouTube channel so they know that I'm telling them the truth about who I am, and it'll explain why I'm traveling and that I'm not up to anything. And but I didn't get to that point. It kind of started diffusing after that. So I don't know if they returned the hair. All the suitcases were zipped back up. I had 4 suitcases. Tonks Trash, thank you for watching my YouTube channel for a year. What state was I leaving? Michigan. All right, for anyone just joining us, I got arrested at the Canadian border and arrested at the Canadian border for having a taser in my car. I was given a fine, no criminal charges were pressed, and they let me continue into Canada. Morty, yeah, I'm. Me and you, we have some things to work out. I thought that we could be bigger men and put things behind us, but apparently not. Hunter McGray says, "Why won't you answer my question?" Because I don't know what your question is. I didn't see it. No, I've never had any. I've never had any trouble with the law before. Never been arrested until I tried going into stupid Canada. I'm in Toronto. They still. I'm in Canada right now. They let me come in. Why did they search my car? I don't know. I mean, I got either random selected or they profiled me or something. I don't know how they do it. Yes, they handcuffed me. It seems like overkill. Yeah, it does seem like an overreaction, but maybe I'm just looking at it with American eyes. In America, you can buy a taser at a gas station. How was my day, Hunter McGrady? Well, I'm kind of talking about my day, and yeah, I think the title of this video shows maybe my day didn't go quite exactly as I wanted it to. Morty? Next time the police catch me with a taser, I'm gonna be breaking into your house. How long was I in Pittsburgh? Not that long. 1 or 2 days. Where was I headed in Canada? I'm to Toronto. One guy get arrested for having hate speech on his iPad. Committing B&Es. Oh, Morty. I know you all haven't seen what occurred the other day. Dave Hughes says my divorce was fake. Well, I didn't get divorced. I was separated. I don't like want to talk too much about that, but yeah, I was separated from my wife for 2 weeks, and we are now trying to work things out because we love each other, and sometimes a separation makes you see things clearly. Dave said it was clickbait. Well, interesting because I didn't even make a video about it. I just posted it on Facebook. How long was I in custody? It really wasn't a long time. Literally on the TV, there's Drake singing the Canadian national anthem at a hockey game. This is so Canadian, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it was probably less than 2 hours. I was shocked. 'Cause I thought I was in for a crappy night. Thank you, Red Power 1086. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna get better. I had a streak of bad luck, poor decisions. American border agents. Yeah, except American border agents wouldn't care if you had a taser because it's completely illegal. I'm glad they let me go into Canada too because then I would have lost my hotel. I already paid for a hotel. I am hoping to visit the Ripley's Aquarium. Blind View's made a video about me. It's all good. I'm at peace with the fact that I'm not in love. I don't think there is a Ripley's in Delaware. I'm not in love with like people talking about my personal life, but I'm at peace with it. There's a time I'd have been like all up in there, getting angry, but they were check. They know they did check my drone out because they gave me all my electronics to put back in the car myself, and the drone was in there. No, I used to get really wigged out about people talking about me online, but it's you're gonna have to either accept it or you're gonna have to go crazy because when you choose to be on YouTube, that's just something you're signing up for. What did I want for a career before YouTube? Well, I was a social worker before YouTube. They did want to know I had a couple external hard drives. They wanted to know what was stored on them. It's like videos, old videos. I don't know. Yeah, Lisa Chocolate. People are going to gossip. Some people all enjoy gossip. Whatever. If they enjoy it, I don't care. Joseph Payne, you signed up for Patreon. I appreciate it, but you do need to have your full address in there for me to be able to send you a postcard. Has this experience changed me? Yeah, it's made me terrified of Canada. See, I had a lot, and as much as you carry that all with you, not usually. I had a lot of stuff with me because I had a lot of stuff at my mom's. I had moved a lot of my stuff to my mom's, and I was taking it all back home now. Just guess what's my all-time favorite amusement park? I think Magic Kingdom is the best amusement park. I don't think there's any arguing with that. Kennywood was one of the best. PDS been here since 45,000 subs. Well, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Wait a minute. Okay. I just thought of something. In Harold and Kumar 2, didn't Neil Patrick Harris have a bag that had a jar of hair and a taser? Yeah, Kennywood is a special place. Kennywood is special. Yep, they kept the taser. They didn't care. They weren't going to give it back. They weren't going to mail it back to me. What's bigger, Kennywood or Carowinds? Carowinds is probably bigger in size. Drew Stevens was at work travel across the country to see Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. I'd recommend doing some other stuff in Vegas, but there's lots to do in Vegas. Poutine is French fries, gravy, and cheese curds. Your roadside attractions left in the U.S.? Yes, there's a lot. Cindy Ballers don't think we need to hear about your marital status. It just, I agree, but it's just part of being, you know, in my little corner of the universe, my little corner of the universe, the small bit of eyeballs on me. It makes me a public figure. And if you're any sort of public figure, you're going to have people talking about your private life. Yeah, I agree. They should have let me keep the taser. Should have let me alone. Hey, Carolina Tony, how are you doing? Thank you, James B. So yeah, boycott Canada. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't say that. Thank you, PDXer. The poutine, the cheese curds were white. They're not as good as Wisconsin cheese curds. Can't have guns, tasers, or brass knucks. Man, Canada's no fun. I don't own a gun. Thank you, Auntie Elizabeth Martinez. How am I supposed to protect yourself? Yeah, the only way to protect yourself in Canada is just knuckle sandwiches. I'm sorry, I keep missing this. People are saying that there's a troll posting stuff, but they're gonna buy another taser. I don't know. I don't ever want that to happen again. I don't see the porn links for some reason. Everyone's yelling at me about it, but I don't. I never didn't see them. I mean, they didn't charge me with any criminal. It was a civil citation. Tara, you got your first postcard. Awesome. Glad that it made it to you. No, I would people made that comment about Dollywood. Why isn't John a moderator? I don't know. I don't really use moderators. I get any tattoos? No, I didn't have a chance. Yeah, I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice too. How long am I in the People's Socialist Republic of Canada? Just tonight, tomorrow. Oh, actually, there's a baseball game on TV. I don't think they said sorry. Yeah, they searched my car. Thank you, James B. Thank you for the super chat. Drive a Chevy Equinox. right, do we need to give another recap? It's been too long. Thank you, Sam Zimmerman, for the super chat. I had a taser flashlight in my car. Stopped the Canadian border. They found it in my car. I was briefly arrested, and they searched my car. They charged me a $500 fine in Canadian, and so told me that I could still go into Canada because I had no other because I had no criminal record. Did I have to pay the fine right then? They asked me if I could take care of it right then. I just said yes. I just wanted to get it done with. I just wanted to get out of there. I have got the whole live possum at Hillbilly Village. Yeah, I wish they would have just taken it and let me go on my way, but that's not what they did. I was pretty freaking surprised how they reacted. No, Adam did get stopped at the border once when he was with his band. Where's the least favorite place I've ever visited? The Canadian border. Yeah, they took a credit card. They sure did. Yes, tasers are illegal in Canada. No, I'm not live streaming from jail. That seems silly even in Canada. What did I do? I smuggled a taser into Canada. Hunter wants to apologize. What is Hunter apologizing for? No, James, the Mounties weren't riding horses. They weren't Mounties. It was disappointing. They were just dudes, police dudes. Is it costing a fortune? No, I'm using the Wi-Fi from the hotel. See, Americans really like weapons. Stolen to call Uncle Sam. They did offer to contact the U.S. Embassy. Jacob Ramirez, thank you for the super chat. Says, what's your next stop on your agenda? I'm doing Toronto tomorrow morning. Are crossbows legal up there? Probably not. Hunter McGrady, I don't know what you're apologizing for. Don't have the right to bear arms. Yeah, the police were carrying guns. I almost made a smart ass comment about that, but I decided not to. Canadians don't like Americans? Freaking jerks. Yeah, they handcuffed me. Seemed really excessive. They didn't take a mugshot. Didn't take a mugshot or fingerprints. Thank you, Ron Akeley. They don't like Americans. Yeah, detain is probably a better word, Randy Pants, but they actually said you're under arrest. And they read me the Canadian version of Miranda rights. They stop at Tim Hortons. Seems like there's literally a Tim Hortons at every exit for some reason. JM says Chops intimidated them. Maybe. Stephanie Kingsbury, thanks for the super chat. And thank you, JM, as well. Yep, mission fee into Canada is $400. Windsor Bridge, the worst place to cross. Is it? Randy Pants, congratulations on your sobriety. My guess is that the reason they detained me was so that they could search my car and hopefully find something worse, but there was nothing worse in the car. I think they might have been concerned that I had so many suitcases. I don't know. Rasharita Hobson says, heard of Harbor Village of Grove, Oklahoma? No, I have not. It says, how do you donate $3 for postcard? Just go to the description of any video, and there'll be a link to the Patreon page, and that should explain it. I don't know if it was random or not that I got chosen. I do want to see the hair museum. Where is that? Is that Kansas City? The city across from? I think it was Detroit. Well, guys, it's been a long day, and I did want to get some rest, and I did need to edit a few videos. So I will say good night for now, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. But for now, this one's in the bag. Actually, I don't know. Oh, okay, in stream.